Hello, hello, hello. It's 5:05 and I'm right here. This is Rowena Explorez. Welcome, welcome to my live. I am here. Come on in, everyone. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Hello, everyone. Hi. This is your girl, Rowena. Come on in. Hi. Say hello as you come in so I can... Hi. Hi. Welcome to my live. Welcome, welcome. Remember to share the live as you come on. Hey. Good afternoon, good Sunday afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my live. Hi, everyone. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Inez. Hey, Mom. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. How do I look? Do I look good for the camera? Oh, I did my best. Hi, guys. Hi, I'm so happy, kind of excited. Hi, welcome, welcome. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Thumbs up if I'm okay with audio. Am I okay, Inez, with audio? Am I? Hi, Rhonda. Am I good with audio? Can you hear me correct? Can you hear me? All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just waiting for some other people to come on so that I can give you my intro and get this party starting off right. Yes. Welcome, 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 welcome. Good. Thank you for the feedback. Woo-wee! Thanks for the feedback, guys. Appreciate it. Remember to share and give me a thumbs up, Okay. I am. This is I've gone live before, but on different circumstances where like I'm at an event and I will just sign in on Facebook to go live. But I haven't did a live where I'm doing like a host kind of thing where I am the host of the program. So it's new to me, and I may make mistakes or not get things quite ready, but there's room for growth, there's room for improvement, and I learn from my mistakes. So just stick with me as we go through this program. It won't be for long, probably 45 minutes to an hour, depends on my guests. I have 2 guests coming on today at different times, so I am just waiting. But as you do your daily activity or your afternoon activity, you can keep me on and continue doing your work. Yes, you can. So I'm gonna pin the let me pin the phone number to call in. Actually, it's there. It's there. I see it. Yeah, I see the phone number there. But if you don't have it, it's 929-844-0624. 929-844-0624. It's the phone number to call in to ask your questions. And if you have any stories to tell, in regards to the topic, you can share. We're an audience that are, you know, family, parents, guardian. So whatever is your story might help someone else in their journey, whatever they're going through. So it's okay to share. We won't judge, and you'll be on the phone. Unless you want to come in, I can accept you live on my platform so that you can be on the show as well. So if you're not a shy guy or a shy girl, you can ask or send a request to join, and I'll just accept. That's how it goes, right? Yes. Anyway, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's Sunday, May 7th, the big day. Yes, the big day. I wanted to be live. I wanted to do my live since last month. But I was procrastinating and putting it off. You know, I don't have the right equipment. I want to do it on another platform. So I delayed a little until I decided, you know what, I'm not going to procrastinate anymore. I'm just going to jump right in. It's okay to jump in. It's okay, because if you don't jump, you won't know if you can swim or drown. I know you guys won't let me drown. You'll be there as my supporters, and you'll make sure that I float, right? Yeah, I know. You throw me a lifesaver. I like the green ones. I like the apple flavor. Yeah, you'll show me one of those. Anyway, my name is Rowena, Rowena Explorez, and I'm coming to you here on my platform to give you some valid information as parents. I grew up in Jamaica, in the parish of Hanover, in a little town called Grange. Yes, Grange in Hanover. I went to Rossi's High School, and then I migrated to the United States. Here in the United States, I went to Westchester Community College, and then I got my bachelor's degree in sociology in Purchase State University. Yes. So, and then after that, I just went into the workforce. I work for a company, a non-for-profit that deals with individuals who have mental health issues. And I'm here today. I love to read. I love to write. Yes, I'm a writer. If you look behind me, you can see my children's book that I published last year. It's called Ayana's Flying Saucer Sighting, and it's available for purchase on my website, rowenaexplorez.com. And you guys remember the word explorers have the Z at the end, not an S. So it's EXPLOREZRZ if you're watching from those other countries who say Z. Yeah, we know America want to say Z. But anyway, it's rowenaexplorez.com, and you can also find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and wherever books on demand are sold. But I have it on my website that I can give to you. You can just go on, use your credit card, and you pay, and I'll just send it to you with an signed copy. Yes, you will get personalized when you get it on my website. And I love to travel. Yes, I try to do one trip every year, but since COVID, I've been planted here. I haven't gone anywhere. But I know I'm going to make a trip this year. And I have two children. Ayana, who is 13, and Andre, who is 30 years old. Yes, you hear me right. Yes, 30 and 13. And they're the light of my life, the joy that I live for. So the book is called Ayana, not because the story is about Ayana, but the character in there, I named her Ayana for my daughter. With that being said, welcome again. Welcome everyone. Today I'm here because I want to discuss issues. I usually I'm a outgoing person. I try to do things. I try to explore. I try to find new ideas and new things to do. And as a result, I go places that I wouldn't naturally go to. And I record these activities, I record these excursions, and then send them out on my YouTube channel. Yes, I have a YouTube channel that does entertaining. So it's also Rowena Explorez. I try to do everything under that name. I now penned it, Rowena Explorez. Yes, so if you want to go see my excursions and all of my crazy activities and my stories, you can go over there. Remember to like, share, and subscribe when you do. Your support greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Anyway, so that's what I like to do. That's my spare time. But without further ado, the topic today is going to be on autism. Yes. And I know that whoever that's watching right now, you've encountered or met, or probably you have children or a child who is on the autism spectrum. Based on my thought of autism, I had wanted to come in on April last month because it was Autism Awareness Month. But as I said, because of my procrastinating, I decided I wasn't ready, and I decided to start today. So that's why I had autism as my topic, my first topic, because of the month of which was Autism Awareness Month. All right, so autism. What is autism? Based on my work that I read, it's 1 second. Autism benefits are available for children. So there's a lot of information out there. People are trying to say it's caused by vaccine. Some people are saying it's generic. Some people are saying it's just a disability that could happen because of what the mother eats, or deficiency in something that the mother may have lacked during pregnancy. So there is I don't think there's any proof of what caused autism. It's just that they try to label everything medically or scientifically, or when they do their research, they try to put quantitative results on stuff just to say this is what it is. But I don't think anybody have any proof of what it is. Autism is different for every child. So if you see one child, their symptoms, their stories, the signs, everything is different, because there's different spectrum of autism. You have a typical. 1 second, let me just grab my notes. Welcome. Hi, Veronica. Welcome. How are you? Hi. Come on in. As soon as you come in, you can say hello. You can share the live. You can, if you want to call in too, you can. I'm trying to get some more people ready. I'm trying to get some more people up and up. We're doing very good. Thank you for coming on. All right, so what's autism? Based on AACP families, Autism is a neurodevelopmental condition which is usually diagnosed in the first 3 years of life. Generally, parents become concerned when their child has delays in speech development, limited social relatedness, and restricted interests and activities. The child may avoid direct eye contact and exhibit odd behaviors such as focusing on parts of objects. There may be unusual motor movement such as hand clapping, self-stimulation, or walking on toes. Although the cause of autism is unknown, it is generally believed that etiology may be due to multiple factors. Some people say genetics, some people environmental, metabolic, and neurological condition that affects the normal function of the brain are being researched. The diagnosis of autism requires disturbances in each of 3 domains: social relatedness, communication, play, and restricted interest and activity. So there you go with what they believe autism is. Have you ever seen any children with these issues? Do you have children who exhibit these issues? Communication or play, restricted interest in activities. Have you? Talk to me. Do you know of any child who has the autistic nature? I'm waiting. Okay. So probably you guys don't. Let me see. I have my guest who I want to invite to come on. Let me see if he's ready to join us. Okay, give me 1 second and I will call. Make sure he is ready. I'll do the intro and then I'll have him join. His name is Raj Mangal. I'm hoping he'll have his wife with him too, Gayatri Mangal. He's from Guyana and they have a son who is on the autism spectrum, but now he's an adult now. So he will give us information on his experience, his what they've gone through, and probably like a day-to-day thing on their life with a child or an adult who has autism. So let me contact him so he'll come on the live. Give me a second, please. Hey. Hi, Jacko So Real. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in. As soon as you come in, you can say hello. You can like, share. The phone number that I have to call in is 929-844-0624. Thank you. Thanks, Jacko So Real Walters, for putting up my website. Yes, that's it. www.rowenaexplorez.com. That's where you could get my book. It's right there. And I have a copy with me right here too. See? Yes. All right. I'm trying to get my guest to come on. So I'm calling to see if he's ready to come on. If not, all right, if he's not ready, then I'll go to my second guest. So let me try him one more time. I had told him we had agreed that it was, but let's see. It's ringing. All right, I'm not hearing him. So let me try my other guest. Maybe she's ready. Right? So my other guest is Rakita Scarlett. She's a mom of 4 with 3 school-age children. So she will give you her, as I said, her story. She too have child or children who are on the autism spectrum as well, and she will give you, I will ask her some questions, and then she'll give you her answers as we go along. So let me call her as well and have her log in so that she could come in and talk to us. Then I'll go back to Mr. Mangal. It's not going to be a long show today, guys. But thanks for joining. Thanks for taking the time out of your Sunday to join us. Hello? Try again. I think she forwarded it or something. Let's see if she's gonna come on. I'm not sure if she's on the live watching. I don't see her. Yep. I don't hear her. It says call forwarded. So I'm gonna give her 1 second. Hello? Hi.
What's up?
I'm on live. I'm waiting for you to log in onto my live so that I can.
We're on Facebook and we can't get in.
Huh?
We're on Facebook.
You're on Rowena Campbell?
Yeah. It says Facebook Live. Hold on. I'm gonna go back again. Like this press again. Look like you wanna come? Yeah, I'm done with a cash.
Say that again.
No, I'm trying again. Okay. So I'm gonna allow Facebook, right? I gotta go to Facebook.
Yes,
Right?
it's on Facebook.
Yeah. Okay. It says now. Okay, I see somebody's talking right now.
Yes, that's so you log in.
Yeah.
You can see me.
Yes, I could see you with your.
Okay, when you log in, then I'll be able to invite you on the show.
I could see you now.
All right. Okay, so log in. Okay, he's here. Rakita wants to join. Rakita, just give me a minute. Raj want to join too. Let's see who's first. All right, we could go with Rakita first, right? Let's go with Rakita first, since she's here, right? We'll do Rakita. We'll get her hot, because I don't see Raj. No, I don't see him yet. All right, so let me get my Christian. This is gonna be so exciting. Are you guys excited? I am. I am excited. All right, here we go. Let me accept Rakita. I'm adding Rakita. Let's see. Raj. Oh, Raj. See, Raj is here too. Okay, I have Rakita here. Rakita, where are you? Hello. Hi, Rakita.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome. I'm good. I'm good. Welcome to my live.
Is that me with all that feedback?
Do you hear it now?
I hear it when I talk. Does it sound terrible on your
No,
side?
it doesn't sound terrible on my side. Guys,
Okay, well, that's fine.
how does it sound on your side, guys? Is it good? Okay. All right. We'll just go with the flow.
Okay, no problem. So definitely apologizing for the background noise. I could not get away from the kids, but so we're gonna do this, right? We're gonna go ahead.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead. So, welcome to my live, Rakita, mother of 4, 3 are school-age children. So, Rakita, I know you have your experience with autism and your child. So can you tell me about your experience with autism, or your children that are or were diagnosed on the autism spectrum? Tell us about Tell us something about that.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. I was trying to find a more quiet place. And I only have probably a few seconds before someone finds me. So yeah, so I do have three school-age children. My eldest son, who is recently 6, so he's 6 now. He is my autism. Well, he's my only child with an autism diagnosis. I also have a now 4-year-old who I believe to be on the spectrum, but just because of how New York State is,
Mm-hmm.
he was not, he doesn't have a diagnosis.
Mm.
Um, so even though I believe him to be on the spectrum, my experience with developmental delays stem, I don't know, 15 years back, where there were definitive diagnoses. Now, from my understanding, most people are just diagnosed under ASD, which is just an autism spectrum disorder. Autism had always been on the spectrum, where you have I guess mentally retarded at the very left side, and then you have Asperger's at the very right side of it, and then everything in between. From my understanding, that's no longer the case. It's just like a blanket diagnosis, and within that ASD diagnosis, you have mild, moderate, and severe, right?
Okay.
So my one child that is diagnosed on the spectrum was diagnosed at 18 months. Again, I had some experience with developmental delays. I worked in early intervention years and years and years ago. I noticed a lot in him that caused me to go ahead and sign up for him to be evaluated. I'm sorry, the echo is on my end. It's just that. You know what? I wonder.
Oops. She dropped off. She dropped off, guys. Let's wait for her to request to come back on. I think it was on her end. I don't think it was on my side. But let's wait for her to come back on, and then we can continue. So she has 2 children. The 6-year-old is on the spectrum. The 4-year-old, they haven't diagnosed yet. So let's hear some more from her. Let me see when she will log back on. She dropped off. Yes, you dropped off. Come back on. How do I request to join? Let me send for you invite. Okay, I'm adding you now, Rakita. I'm adding you back in. There we go.
I'm sorry. I was trying to do something about the echo on my end. I apologize for that. So earlier on, I noticed that. So the biggest concern, and still my big concern with my little guy, well, I guess my oldest guy, my 6-year-old, is speech. That was a telltale sign. That was a telltale sign. I had videos earlier where his language was developing. He would say dada, he would say mama, and then there was this great regression. So he went from babbling, like he babbled as a baby, and then there were some emergent words, right on track developmental wise, like he sat up at like 4.5 months, and he crawled, and he hit all of the developmental milestones, but then there was a regression, and for me the most notable regression was with his speech, right?
Okay.
And then I'm like, oh my God, don't let it be. Right. And I
Right.
mean, it's not the end of the world, but no parent wants for their child to to be anything that is considered outside of the lines, right?
Right.
Move from the computer. Okay, so I'm on my phone. The suggestion would be move from the computer, I guess, for the audio. Is the audio becoming very bad for everybody in the audience now?
It's kind of choppy. Yeah. It's not too
Oh,
clear.
maybe I should call in.
Um, Go on ahead. Go continue talking.
Okay. So right, so language. And then he started stimming, which is trying to provide sensory stimulation. For little babies, it normally starts with like flopping their arms, right? Like when he would get
Yes.
excited, he would flop his arms, and then I'm like, wow, it is,
Yeah.
he's autistic. Let's get him diagnosed.
Yeah, it's echoing. Let's see. I don't know how to work on the echo part.
So you
No, I'm gonna mute myself and you speak.
okay? All right. Is that? Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, that's a trick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yes, it is. Okay. I'm terrible at reading lips.
Good. Oh, sorry. I said one hurdle. We pass a hurdle. There we go. Okay, go ahead.
So at about 15 months, his evaluation started. Around 18 months is like the mark that you really want to give a child before you even seek a, or it used to be, right? So I'm like old school with my thoughts and my knowledge. You know, and I'm sorry, the little guys in the room. So I got him evaluated, and because he was at the age where he was at, a psychologist came in at the tail end of everything, and right after her session, she gave me the diagnosis, and I cried. I remember just like I didn't call out from work. It was early in the morning. I called in late because I was just besides myself with the diagnosis that I know was forthcoming, right? Um, and since that day, I want to say within weeks, he started to receive services. And it's like, I've known parents to receive the diagnosis, and you say all of the words of encouragement because I believe in therapy. I know that early intervention works. I know that intervention even into adulthood works, right? But it's different when it's your child. It's different when it's your child. And we had ABA, we had speech, we had OTPT, we had everything.
Hold on? Can you give us the full acronym for the acronym, please?
Okay. Yes. So he received, at that time in early intervention. Early intervention is from birth to 3 years old. So during early intervention, he received speech and language pathology. He received occupational therapy, physical therapy, and ABA, which is applied behavioral analysis, and it is just a behavioral programming. And it went really great, and he has such an aversion to communicating. Still does. He does everything that he can do to not speak, right?
How does he communicate with you?
So earlier on, I would just anticipate his needs, right? So I know when he's hungry, feed him when he's hungry, change him when he's wet, right? Or soiled. And then everything thereafter, like a want, like he started to climb. He would just climb on top of the refrigerator, or get on the table and take any desired food item. He's really, really easy. Toys were always accessible to him. He's always had his iPad. I'm not a parent that's against screen time. I give my children all the screen times because I need to survive this life. You know, it's always been me anticipating a need or a desire. He has words. When he was about 3 years old, he let us know. He let us know that he can read. And it was, one day there was like a Haagen-Dazs ice cream bar box, and he picked it up and he came and he pointed to the words, chocolate bar, and read everything off the box. And I was just like, being in myself, like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen with my child? My poor son, is he gonna get a real go at a regular quote unquote life? And I just felt like he felt that, in my spirit, emulated, and he just took it up and showed me that, mommy, everything is going to be okay. So he has words. And he can make a request because he can read. So if it's something that he's not familiar with, he'll read that he wants, I don't, Pepsi, or whatever it is, whatever the item.
So you said that he's 6 years old now. Is he in school, any regular school, specialized school? How is it?
Give me a minute.
It's not for Amy.
Okay, Jax. He is in school. He attends a District 75 program in the Bronx. District 75 is specialized to children with autism diagnoses. It's a very good school. It's a very reputable school. Faculty is amazing. Programs are amazing. He is getting what he needs to get in order to be, fully functional, to be independent, to develop, to be allowed to develop, as if he did not have an ASD diagnosis. And that's really all we want for. I think, I wasn't appointed the point person for parents with children with autism, but I just believe that any parent, whether your child has a diagnosis or not, that's what any parent would really want for their child. So yes, he does attend school, and he does receive programs, like occupational therapy and physical therapy and speech, because again, like, for me, speech was always my concern. As a child, as he matures, and I'm not able to anticipate these needs, as quickly or at all, frustration is now building. Like, he has meltdowns when he's trying to convey something to me, and it's not somehow within my wheelhouse to quickly pick it up like I used to. And it brings frustration. But yeah.
Does he have any sensory difficulties? Because I've seen where there are children who are, when it comes to loud noise or so, they'll cover their ears. Does he exhibit any of that?
He really doesn't have, I'm not gonna say, I cannot identify one in this conversation immediately. He doesn't have an aversion to loud noise. I think, I think the fact that he's one of four, poor thing, probably didn't really have the luxury of having much sensory aversion, especially noise. Um, it gets noisy here, it gets loud here. He doesn't particularly like the crying, like from baby brother, but he's able to regulate himself, right? I don't think even as adults we like a lot of noise, but he's he's quickly able to self-regulate when it comes to like sensory issues. He doesn't have any, he never had a feed-in issue. John is huge. John loves food. He never had any kind of textural issues with regards to he never really liked, as a younger child, he never really liked baby food. I don't and I'm not sure if that was a sensory aversion or just preference. So I can't really identify any kind of sensory immediate sensory issues. He does stim, right? So he does stim, and his body requires movement a lot. So like for instance, at bedtime, that's when he'll want to run around the apartment, because he needs, like, some compression to kind of calm himself down. So where sensory issues are asked about or needed to identify, that's what I more identify with for him.
Okay. So you're saying that the therapy works for him. It makes a difference.
100. I wholeheartedly believe in therapy. If for some reason he had went undiagnosed until now, which many children have been, for whatever reason, culturally, in most Black and brown families, we really hold too tightly to, my great 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 grandfather never talked until he was 10 or whatever. My great uncle didn't walk until he was 4. Well, maybe they were autistic as well. Maybe there was a diagnosis that was missed, somewhere down the bloodline. But it's for me, for everything that I've seen, whether it be, when I was working in early intervention all the time, or now, personally being a mother to this ASD baby boy, it therapy works. Therapy works.
Do you think that it affects male more than female? Because it seems like it to me. But in your experience or being amongst others who have children with that diagnosis, do you think it's more prevalent in male than female?
No, no. I think there's so many girls, even right now, maybe ladies walking around that should have been diagnosed, that missed the opportunity to have been properly diagnosed because it presents differently in females.
Okay.
Just just overall, us women, we are able to assimilate better, right? So and I always say this to every single person, you have many many people that you'll meet in your lifetime, and if you pay close attention, like if you're a people watcher, you will see that even the way people hold a pen or a utensil, it's kind of haphazard, and could have done with some occupational therapy throughout their life, right, growing up. But because they did not have that, or because of a stigma or whatever, they never had the opportunity to do that. Tilt my camera. Am I on camera? Oh, I think that's for you. Okay. Because I don't want to be on camera. Whether it's for whether stigma or whatever, people, and particularly women, females, learn to assimilate better, socially. So many ASD spectrum diagnoses that could have, applied to a now 50, 60, 70-year-old, was just missed. And maybe we say that they're peculiar or they're whatever. No, it's it's a misdiagnosis. So I think now in more recent years, more girls are being diagnosed because people are more aware of it, and parents are more aware, teachers are more aware, physicians are more aware. But no, I don't think in this day and age that it's segmented to boys more than girls.
Okay. Okay. So, what's your favorite thing about having John as being John's mom? What's your favorite thing about him? Tell me, give me a day in the life of
Oh wow. Right?
a typical day.
It's an emotional roller coaster because I tell you, it's a constant, and just being a parent, right? So you have being a parent and then being a parent to a child who has special needs. John is very capable. He's very capable. He's very smart. He's very, very smart. He knows how to play me. He knows how to. There's a fight. There's a fight. Just 1 second. Sorry.
There you go. That's what siblings do. So, fight. Mom is gonna break up the fight and come back to us. How is it so far, guys? If you have any questions, you can shoot the questions in the comment section. If you want to call in, the number to call in is 929-844-0624. 929-844-0624. You can call in if you want to ask Rakita any questions, or if you have any stories or comments or any tidbit you want to share.
I'm back. Oh, sorry. I'm back. I'm sorry.
Life of mom. So
Yes.
there you go.
So, sorry, John, what's going on? I'm sorry. So yeah, it's a roller coaster of emotions, right? So you're constantly worried, about just like his general well-being, right? Am I, hold on a second, like, am I being attentive enough, right? Am I being cognizant of what his needs are? Can you get your tablet? Sorry. So basically, yeah. So in a nutshell, um, being his mom, I'm just always wanting to make sure that he has every opportunity that his brother and sisters have, to always be a constant advocate for him, because that's my baby, and he was blessed to have a mom. Sorry. And he was blessed to have a mom with a big mouth, to take care of everything. He does not speak, but I do. And it's that for me, in a constant day to day. So
How are you coping having the three kids, school age and all? Do you have babysitter? Do you have the support of your family to help you along the way?
This is sister.
okay. Shh, go with sister. I'm so sorry. 1 second.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to my live. We're speaking to Rakita, a parent who has a child with autism, and she's just giving us her story. She's giving us information. So it's something you might find valuable that you can use, you can share with others. She's giving us her firsthand of her child and dealing with autism, because every child is different in their own way. So she's just giving her story. So we'll listen to her. If you want to share, you can share the live, subscribe, follow. You can send a message in the comment if you want to ask a question, or if you want to call to come on to my show, or just to ask your questions. The number is 929-844-0624. 929-844-0624. You can call in and you can send a message, or, you know, just to ask her anything you'd like her to answer. She's not afraid to answer. Trust me.
Right. I'm not. Um, so as far as support, right? So the three children are in school Monday through Friday, about 8-ish to 3-ish. I currently do not have a sitter. As far as services that's available to John, we recently got approved for CDPAP, which is a program, paid for through so wow, that's like a whole other subject though. But resources for children with developmental delays, it's there, but it's not easy to get. It's not easy to get. We I started a process. Shh. It's grandma. It's grandma. Can you please go and get your tablet? Grandma Shark, go. So currently, no sitter currently. um but I'm working on it. So he was approved for a lot of hours through CD Pop. It's just to find a provider. And the Office of People with Developmental Delays, which wasn't that acronym when I was in the EI world, I started applying for him pre-COVID, and we're still not at the end of the road with that process. So we're talking over 3 years. Over 3 years, it's been a lot of glitches. Stop. And family support. My mom lives in Florida, and doesn't have a whole lot of desire. I'm not playing with you. And does not have a lot of desire to move back to New York because of the weather. And their paternal grandmother travels between the States and Ghana, which she's from. My aunt, who's a second mother, is really the person that I lean on the most. I have cousins that are really not. They're not available. Everybody has their own family and their own family dynamics, but there's always a check-in, there's always a shoulder to lean on. If there's ever an emergency, I can always call someone. So there is that support. Me and my cousins, we definitely make it a point to always check in with each other, and offer whatever emotional comfort is needed at that point. It depends on the day. You might need more than some times. So I do have a level of support that is definitely present and consistent. Looking for a sitter, by the way, if anyone knows of anyone that's available, inbox me. But all in all, it's all in all, you just work with the hand that you're dealt. And at the end of the day, there are parents who have greater challenges than I do. And I try to keep that at the forefront of my mind when I'm about to have a nervous breakdown. But so far so good. So far so good.
Is that all? Is there anything else you want to share, or anything you want any parent who is on here who might have an autistic child should be a younger autistic child should be aware of, or no? Is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, you know what? I think, and I meant to look this up, and I'm so sorry, I'm not prepared. I wanted to see what the statistics are as far as, how many in each birth per year is diagnosed. Get out. Get out. Not a thing is wrong with them. Sorry. There. I just know that there are way more diagnoses than ever before, and I think for parents who have children on the spectrum, we really should allow ourselves a lot of grace. You know, it's this great learning curve. You know, it's not a straight line. It's this great learning curve. Every child is different. Every situation, of course, will be different. And you know, as long as your child's best interest is at the forefront of everything that you do, like everything else can really fall to the wayside. You know, allow yourself, you know, the times to break down, allow yourself, you know, the times to be held back up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I say that yelled at my 4-year-old. But it's a door. You lock it and get out. Um, but and what I want to say as well is, you know, knowledge is power. You know, cliche, yes, but knowledge is power. Surround yourself with people who know more than you. Always be curious. Like ever challenge your physicians and your, you know, whomever, and know that you always have to be the best advocate for your child, right?
Agree.
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. If anyone on the live would like to ask Rakita a question, you could do so now. You could send your message on the comment section, or, you know, if you want to call my phone, it's 929-844-0624. So you can ask her a question. Rakita has a 6-year-old child who is diagnosed and is on the autism spectrum. So if you have any questions you want to ask her, now is your time. Or else she has some childcare issues to take care of. If not, I guess that's it. Well, thank you so much, Rakita, for coming on my live. You know, it's the first one, and I appreciate it. I know I can count on you to share light on whatever issues that you might have that we as parents may encounter, and we learn from each other. There's no parenting guidebook. There's nothing for us to look into, although people might write, but they're just writing on their own experience, because my child might be different from your child, but we can learn something as we go along and to this parenting life. For those of us who are parents, or even the ones who are foster parents, or just guardian in the school or wherever you have to take care of children, you know, we just do that as we go along. So thank you, Rakita, for sharing, and we'll talk. All right, guys, as she continued to be on the live, do you want me to kick you off? Do you want me to log you out, Rakita?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Around, but
you can stick around because we're gonna have another guest. So let me X you out.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. All right, my explorers. So there you have it, Rakita and her experience and her whatever knowledge she has passed on to us. She's mother. That's what mothers do. Just take care. So we have another guest coming on, and he is Raj Mangal and his wife, hopefully, Gayatri Mangal. They're from Guyana, and their son, Akash, who is now an adult. So he can give us
insight on that part of this, the rearing of the children with autism, because now he's gone through the process and is now, the child is now an adult. So we can get more information on, as the child gets older, what happens and things like that, and the services that are available for adults who are on that spectrum. So let me call him and let him get on to the live. I'm not sure he's on here. I don't see him. I could check, but let me call and let him know it's time for him to log on so that we can talk to him. It won't be long, and this is going to be interesting because he's coming from a different angle. So hold the fort. I'm going to call him now. Are you guys still on, or are you logged off? Did you, because I'm not seeing you on here. So did you guys log off? Okay, there you go. We are on. All right, hold on. All right, I'll bring you on. Let me invite you. Bye. Okay, guys, they're here. So let me do the invite. I'm trying to invite. Why can't I see him? Increase engagement. Why can't I see you? And pin Raj. Why can't I see you, Raj? Oh, I'm doing the invite, guys. Okay, let me see if I could type your name here. R-A-J. Here we go. Invite. Okay. See, I'm learning. Okay. I sent you an invite, Raj. Did you get it? You have to accept. Raj? Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry for the delay. I sent an invite. I'm not sure. I'm going to tell him to log off and log back in because I'm not sure. I sent the invite. Let me call him again. He said we're on. Raj, did you get the invite? Okay, what I want you to do is log off and log back in, and I think it will give me. Yeah, come off and yeah.
Okay, now. No, that's not done. Go down, go down. Is this it? No, that's not it. Okay, come on, go back into Facebook completely, right? Okay, go back into Facebook. This is new.
This is new for you guys. It's new for me too. I'm learning as I go along. This is my first hosted live, so we're learning together. Thanks for being patient with me.
Be patient, no, because we are learning this also. Why am I not even getting onto Facebook? And Akash is calling.
So he's trying to get on, guys. Sorry for the delay, but this is gonna be another as I said, another part of the story, another segment, another, you know, as an adult we can hear. And maybe I could see when you log in. I'm trying to see. I know I sent an invite. The invite is sent, recently sent. Yeah?
Facebook, but on the phone.
On the phone, because I'm on the phone speaking with you. Oh, you're back on Facebook now? Yeah, you said we're here. Oh my gosh.
We're here. Yeah.
All right. I don't know what's going on. It would have been so nice to have you on in person. But probably we can do it on the phone. If you stay on live with me on the phone, it's gonna echo, and I don't want it to echo.
Right. No, we don't either.
Why am I not seeing it? Request, share broadcast. All right. Technical difficulties, guys. Give me a minute. We would love to hear Raji's story.
Okay.
What else can I do? What else can I do? How else can I get you, Raj? Oh. All right. I think what time is it? 6:13. Probably we'll have you on again, Raj, next week, because it's now at 6. Yeah, and I'll figure it out. You know, it's my first time.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see other people on here who I can bring on.
Okay. But
Oh well. Yeah, but I can, it says bring on camera, but I can, and I did send an invite. Yeah, see, even the others who are here, because I have like Rhonda, who is on here. If I press on her, I can request for her to come on, but I could say bring on camera. Okay. All right, some other time then, Raj. I'm gonna on next Sunday. All right. Yes. Thank you so much for your patience. And hold on 1 second. Yes. Okay. All right. So we'll talk. I don't know how this works, guys. I'm new. Please forgive me. Please bear with me. I'm learning as I go along, and as each time there's a challenge that comes up, well, I'll just work on it, work the kinks out, you know, but that's what I'll do. So once again, we heard what Rakita said with her story on her with her son who is on the spectrum. And next Sunday, same time at 5 o'clock, I will bring Raj in. I will give him his time so he can talk about his experience and what it is with how he and his family are coping or dealing with the issue where his son have autism. So thank you so much. If you have any questions to ask me, you can. If not, thank you for your support. Remember to hit like, share. Remember to, if you want to go on my website, my book back there, Ayana's Flying Saucer Sighting, is available for purchase. Until then, this is Rowena Explorez with a Z, signing off. Bye, guys. Thank you all for your support. Thanks for coming on my live today and spending an hour, almost an hour and a half with me. Who would have thought? But it was a good session. Thank you, guys. Bye.